You know, when you have a cancer diagnosis, there are healthcare workers, there are doctors, there are nurses, specialists. People come and go. And when I think about that, there are a few, if I bring it in, who kind of became our team. And I don't know how it happened, but by the time we got to the end, we almost had this quiet little tribe of folks who we felt like were rooting for us and kind of fell in love with our family. And things happened so fast in the end that I just haven't had a chance to say thank you. Jazz, or Jazzy as they would call her. She was just the best. I was like, where do you get this swag from, you know? Uche adored her, and she just had such a beautiful temperament with him.
It was like caring for one of the boys, dressing him up in his favorite jerseys and preparing the TV so he could sit and watch it with his friends and family. And they all would wear jerseys too. It was very beautiful.
There was another caretaker, her name was Denise, and I feel like he saw her as almost like an aunt. Like, you know, my husband's Nigerian, and in his culture, you know, they have their elders on a pedestal. And so when she came into the picture, it almost felt like there was someone who represented something bigger.
We clicked. I understood him, he understood me. We would watch kickboxing, soccer, you know, we would play Afro beats, which was his favorite.
And then you have women like Sheinelle and Nakaira who handle overnights. And for me, it's priceless. I remember in the middle of the night trying to get up and do all the things, just be present. And I remember one of the caretakers overnight saying, you know what, sweetie, you be the wife and we can do everything else.
I remember that night, actually. It was myself and my coworker, Sheinelle. And my coworker told Sheinelle, just relax, be the wife, we got this.
That's my biggest thing that I always do, is to make sure that, you know, the family has that special time with them, with their family member.
And then there was Jessica, Uche's favorite speech pathologist. The last text message I have from her was a video with her and Uche. And she was like, we've been working on this. And it was, I love you, Sheinelle. And I heard her in the background, and she cheers in the background, and it was like she was so happy to send that to me. And so I have that, you know, and I certainly wasn't thinking that then, but she was, you know. And I know that she worked with him on it, and he wanted to be able to say it, and, you know, that is special. That is so special.
It was really at one of the toughest times of his life, but we also knew that it would be such a good representation of how much he cared for her.
The way those women just surrounded me and cared for me in like the lowest of lows, and I could tell that they felt it too.
We all just held each other. It was very heavy. It was something that even as my job, we see and we expect and we prepare for. It's all part of being human, to connect and create a bond with somebody, especially when you're caring for them.
It's a bond that I would never wish on anyone, but it's just so special. It transcends all of us. It reminds us of what's important. And, you know, honestly, the only reason I even have the strength to talk about it is because I believe that they are heroes. For them to take on your family as their own, they deserve all the love and attention we can give them. As hard as it is for me, I will talk about it because, no, these folks are angels right here on earth.
Oh. And these wonderful women are here today. We have Jazzy, we have Denise, Nakaira, Sheinelle, and Jessica.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in shock.
I know. Well, that was beautiful. And Sheinelle, I know this is like, it's not easy for you, but you're doing it because these women have been such a beautiful part of your life in the last year.
I told them I haven't seen them in civilian clothes. They were in scrubs, you know, and I think, you know, we do so much to celebrate, even our military, well-deserved, you know, but I think these folks are also on the front lines in a different way.
Yes.
And they're with us, with families all over the world. There are hospice workers who I feel like sometimes it's like, you don't really know until you know. Yeah. And now that I know, I want the world to see your faces, and you represent so many men and women around this country who are with us in our lowest moments, and you make the end feel easier to carry. I remember when I first walked into Hudson Valley Hospice, they said, you're not here to die, you're here to live. And we're gonna give you the best days that you have left, we're gonna make them the best days.
So beautiful. Jazzy, you said that it's an honor to care for people like Uche, and I know Uche was particularly special to all of you, but to you.
It's a privilege, actually, to be with somebody the last chapter of their life. To be so close to the family and to see how close and how the love is shared throughout the entire family. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's an honor. It is an honor.
She would come in and be like, oh, there's the lovebirds.
Yeah. Like, what's up, Uche?
We'd just be holding hands.
Sheinelle, I also love that you said to our Sheinelle, spelled differently, but same hearts, that she should just be the wife. Because I know from knowing Sheinelle that she was probably worried sick and trying to do everything and make everything perfect. And you said, no, 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 we got you.
Yeah, so that was the most important thing. You know, we're the caretakers. That's what we're there for. You know, I wanted her to spend as much time with him as she could. Like I said, I don't care if it was just her laying next to him or just holding his hand. You know, all of that counts. You know, that was her life partner.
Thank you.
And her best friend.
Jessica, listen, Uche had all sorts of specialists and what have you, but you know you're special.
Let me tell you, as healthcare workers, we put up these walls to protect ourselves because we see really hard things, and we have to go home and also try to live our lives as well and take care of ourselves. But let me tell you, Uche broke down those walls within the first minute of meeting him. He was kind and generous, and it was palpable. You know, his care for everyone.
Jessica, that story of recording that message for Sheinelle is beautiful. And I know that was part your idea. So thank you for doing that for her.
And Denise. Hi. She was his ride or die. She was with him all the way until the end. Like, literally.
Uche, he's a beautiful person. Like she said, kind, but very in his way.
Well, now, he definitely had his way out.
I can't think of any better way to celebrate than being with all of you all who meant so much to Sheinelle.
So here's the deal. Since you guys had a road trip and you came all the way here, you guys have had such an impact, I know, on my family and so many other families. We wanted to highlight the important work you do. So we felt like today was a good day to do that with a little surprise. Yeah, so here's the deal. Apple Vacations is sending you to Cabo, San Lucas in Mexico. You'll be getting an all. Yes, you'll be getting an all. Look at this. You'll be getting an all-inclusive stay at Hotel Rayu Place, Cabo, San Lucas. Round-trip airfare for two. Multiple restaurants, daily entertainment, activities, all in the house.
Can you think of a better gift for Uche than giving to them?
No, I literally picture Uche up there like, he loved you guys so much. And the fact that this just happened to be on his birthday, like, there you go.
Will y'all send us pictures from Cabo? I'm trying to get Sheinelle to dance on a table.
Look at it, she's already doing
Maybe we go with you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you guys. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You're forever part of my family.
Oh, okay. So beautiful. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Another
you guys.
Sheinelle.
Yes. Up next, you guys, we're continuing this beautiful show with the singer whose music is really close to our hearts. Blessing Offer is here.